Hello everyone and welcome back. In today's video we will be discussing an esports ETF that has just been on a tear lately. This ETF is NERD, and I believe it's a great swing trading asset and holding opportunity. Remember, if you like this video, please give a like and subscribe, and with that, let's dive in. Created by Roundhill Investments, NERD is an ETF that focuses on esports media and the video game industry. Esports viewership is expected to grow significantly. Viewership is expected to grow to over 600 million by 2023. Twitch in particular has had consistent parabolic growth since its debut and is expected to keep growing for the foreseeable future. More people watch online gaming globally than major streaming services combined. In fact, esports receives more viewership than the NBA and MLB combined as well. So this is clearly an ever-expanding market, and exposure to this is vital to growing our portfolios. The video game industry is expected to grow to 200 billion by 2023. It's also worth noting many games, including those played by casual gamers, have a subscription and or pay-to-win model. Due to this, video game companies have been raking in revenue. 213 million Americans play mobile games. That's almost 2/3 of Americans. With those stats, it's easy to say that games play some role in most Americans' free time. Virtual gaming is also expected to grow and has been significantly in recent years. Gamers want a more enhanced experience, and this segment of the video game sector is likely to keep expanding. But what are the holdings of this company, you may be asking? Looking at the top 10 stocks, nothing is too top heavy. Let's go over some stocks that some might not be familiar with. Hoya is a streaming and VOD company in China. Think of them as the YouTube/Twitch of China. Many of the videos on their platform are online streaming or popular video games. Moving on to Tencent. Tencent is the world's largest video game vendor and is based in China. Tencent has stake in many popular mainstream video games such as Call of Duty, Fortnite, and League of Legends. This ETF encompasses many countries capturing the global video game and esports industry, largest being China and the US. Around 38.5% of this ETF encompasses video games, 29% hardware, 23% media. I encourage everyone to take a look at their holdings, and I have provided a link down below. Now finally, let's get into the technicals of NERD. For those who are watching in the future, I'm filming this on February 16th, 2021. Now I am using the daily candlesticks as a reference. Looking at the chart, there's not much to say. This thing has been on, as I stated earlier, just a tear. After the dip in March from COVID, it rebounded quite quickly. It took about a month to go back to its previous levels, and it has just been on a tear. Look at this, like almost surreal seeing something like this. Now we have shot up significantly. See, as of this plateau area, we've went up 53% in 134 days. Now I know that's quite a number of days, like people will compare that to ARK. However, this is a steady, consistent growth ETF. I use this ETF as a safe bet. It's a one of my safe, consistent growth. It may not go up as much as ARK or Moon ETF, but it is consistent and is highly reliable. And again, this market is only going to expand. Now I do think for those in the future, this is in February 2021, I do think it will plateau here soon. Like it did here, it had a plateau in this little area. It went a little sideways action until it continued back to the upside. I do think it will cool off a little, maybe plateau. Hard to say when, but at some point it's going to plateau and or dip and then continue to the upside. Again, this market's only going to grow. This video game industry is not going anywhere, nor is online streaming, and they've only been growing, as I've stated earlier. You don't even necessarily have to trade or swing trade this one. I do, but there's not much swing trading, since if you look at the chart, it's constantly going up. Definitely take a look at the video game and esports sector and their growth. Definitely do some research, look at this ETF's holdings, maybe look at other esports ETFs and see what you like. So that about wraps up this video. If you like what you've seen here, please give us a like. That will help the channel out. And until next time, thank you.